All right, welcome back. So in this video, we are going to see linked services. So what is linked service? Uh, Linked service is basically a connection string that Azure Data Factory or ADF is going to use to get connected to the data source to retrieve the data, as well as to get connected to the destination to write or store the processed data. So we have to create multiple link services in this video, and the first link service that we need to create is a link service to the Azure Key Vault. The reason is that because our credentials, the password and account key, those are stored in the Azure Key Vault, and we want Data Factory to securely access those Key Vault when trying to get connected to source or destination. So let's start creating the link service to the Azure Key Vault. All right, so here is my Azure Data Factory resource. Let me click on it and then basically launch the ADF Studio. We have got a brand new ADF here. We don't have any activities created, you can see. So if you click on Manage, you've got the different tools to create the different activities. And link service is here, and we don't have any link services created. And if we put integration runtime, actually let's talk about integration runtime before we create any link service, because link services are using the compute resource to to run on. So for you, under this integration runtime, you'll be seeing only probably the auto-resolve integration runtime, because this integration runtime is created by default when you create the data factory resources. So the auto-resolve integration runtime is a compute resource that ADF is using for any activities or any data processing between any two Azure resources. Like for example, if you are copying data from the Azure SQL database to ADLS storage, then the ADF is going to use the auto-resolve integration runtime. However, if you are going out of the Azure environment to get data or to source data, then the auto-resolve integration runtime is not going to work. So you basically need to have this self-hosted integration runtime, and this is the one which makes ADF to retrieve data from an environment outside the Azure. For example, the on-premises SQL Server, that's one of our requirements. We need the self-hosted integration runtime. So for me, I have already created this self-hosted integration runtime, but for you, it's very easy. You just need to click on New, and then choose the self-hosted, then continue. Then from here, we've got two options, either to create a brand new self-hosted integration runtime or link to a previously created a self-hosted integration runtime. So some of you might be having this self-hosted integration runtime configured on other ADF resource. If that's the case, then you can easily link to that self-hosted integration runtime, and then give a name there, description, then get the resource ID for the other ADF where the self-hosted integration runtime is configured on, get that resource ID, and basically that's done for you. So you don't need to really download a new self-hosted integration runtime to this new ADF environment. But if I say back, for those of you who never had created a self-hosted integration time, if that's the case for you, then hit on this tab and then say continue. Then if you give a proper name, description, and then say create, basically you'll come up with this window here where both keys are available for you. And then there's a download button here. So you can download the small software, and once this is downloaded, you are going to run it in the machine where your SQL Server, on-premise SQL Server is downloaded. And once that is configured, you'll see something similar to this here with a green check, which tells you that the self-hosted integration runtime is active. It's a very simple process. Hit on download and then run it on the machine that you are having the on-premises SQL Server, and then that's it basically. So if you get stuck on doing this, let me know in the comment section below. I can create a small demo and share with you. Otherwise, it should be straightforward. All right, so let me close that, and then I don't need this. Let me just delete it. And then let's go to link service. So the first link service that we are creating is basically to the keyword. Click on that, connect, give a name. So link service underscore Azure Azure keyword underscore project name. Then enter manually. Let's get the Vault URI. That one you'll get it from the key vault itself. So that's the Vault URI here. Get that one. And then the authentication method is a system assigned managed identity. Then the connection is going to get all the secrets for me. If you want one secret or a specific secret, just hit on that one and give a secret name. But I want all of them one by one because I need them. And then test connection. That is okay, then create. Let's go ahead and create a link service to the SQL Server on-premises database. Continue, give a name, link service, SQL DB. This is the Adventure Works database. Description, then server name. If you don't know your server name, go to your on-premises SQL Server and then hit on connect. Basically, that's your server name. That's my server name. Yours, you'll get it just following the same way that I've done. Say copy, and then go to here. Again, let's do the same thing for the database. If you don't know your database name from top of your mind, do the same way that I'm doing it here. So let's paste it here. Authentication type is SQL authentication. The username is basically system admin, and then the password is coming from the key vault. So that's a secure way of getting the credentials. So let's get the link service to the key vault, and then for the first time we have to really copy the so paste it here. What else? So here latest version mandatory then trusted. That should be it. So test connection. It's going to fail, I think, because of the color was not found on any access policy. What does that mean? It's basically we have to give this ADF to access the key vault so that it can read the secret. So let's go back here. This is the key. This is the key vault we've got here. Let's hit on the access policy. At the moment, it's only me who's got access to the key vault. So let's create very limited access. Let's give get a list for the key permission. Same thing for the secrets and the same thing for the certificates. Then next, if I search my ADF Nubi, is this one here? Next, create. All right, if I go back here and now maybe test connection, it should be okay now, I'm sure. Maybe it's not because remember we have to change this one. So let's see, because this is one thing, which is a good thing that we have not done it. It's going to fail. It's going to fail because please contact. Yeah, it's saying something else here, but the reason is because the auto-resolve integration runtime is not going to work for us because we are trying to go out of the other environment and get connected to the on-premises using the auto-resolve, but that doesn't work. So let's change that one here and then test it now. Okay, so we're okay. Then create. So we have the this link service for the on-premises. Let's do the third one. This is a link service to maybe SQL Server, Azure DB. Continue. So ls SQL DB UBA, and then that's fine. Everything is okay here. Let's do enter manually my server name. Let's get the server name. You get the server name from let's go to the storage account, and then if you click on the server, basically this is the server name here. Right here. Database name, if you remember your database, SQL DB Nubi dev West US. Authentication, let's leave it as SQL. Username is that. password is coming from the key vault. And now we should be able to see the keys. So that is the key or the secret name. Yes. Reach contact SQL for further support. Let's try it again. This is sometimes because the database might be hibernating. Yeah, it's working. So create. Okay, the last one is a link service to the ADLS storage. That is also a very simple process. Just click on that one and then type on Gen2. Then you continue like that. So I will go ahead and create this one and I will meet you on the next video.